Day 15 continuum. Here we go. And the uphill climb begins. Mostly uphill so far. A few little breaks like I got right now. Sweating on this crisp, cool morning, but feeling good. Yak! Chop them up. It's about 4:20 p.m. We're about 1.5 miles from the shelter, a little less. Got some thunder clouds rolling in, a little bit of sprinkle here and there. So I stopped and put the rain fly on the pack. Got my coat ready in case I need it. We'll see. Eagle Creek Shelter trailhead. Been about a 19-mile day plus that 0.2 right there. So let's go get set up at this shelter and get out of this weather. Shall we? Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, didn't mean to scare you.
That's all right.
I do that far too often to people.
Well, you walk quiet.
I guess so, I always have.
I also just put my hat on so my ears are kind of
Yeah, covered up. Made it here to Spence Field Shelter. Here's Ridge Runner Miss Collin.
Hi. Nice to see you.
We got some weather coming in tonight, so call it the end of day 15. Day 16, leaving the shelter. Second day in the Smokies. Let's go get it.
Woohoo!
Woo! Got some views this morning. The rhododendrons will be blooming soon. This part's gonna require hands and knees. It's like climbing the mountain, but not really. No disrespect to people who really climb mountains. Huh. That wasn't too bad. The sun is shining, but the wind is blowing. Good thing I got this natural antifreeze going on. Feels good. I could tell my legs are a little bit more sluggish on the uphills today. Not as much oomph, but overall feeling great. I've been so lucky to have some of the best weather that you could ask for to start this. This big storm coming in tonight will be my first true night out in the storm. Tree heart. Less than 2 miles to get to Double Spring Gap Shelter, and we got plenty of time. I don't hear or see any rain clouds yet. It's just windy. I know that in a thunderstorm, you're not supposed to be as high up on the hill as you can, but it's gonna be all right. We will weather through the storm. This is a really cool section of the woods. Double Spring Gap Shelter. I made it. Day number 2 in the Smokies. It's been about a 13.5 mile day. Mount Collin Shelter is about another 5 and some change, but I'm not gonna push to it because the storm's kind of coming in, it's getting windier. And the next 2 climbs are pretty significant. The next one's up to Clingmans Dome. So that'll be a uphill start most of the morning, but after that, we should be able to coast a little bit, and maybe we'll be through the Smokies in about 4.5 days. But for now, we're gonna get something to eat, use the privy, get some water, etc., etc. Yeah, been a good day. It's the start of day 17. It's overcast and windy. A little bit of rain fell last night, but it's not raining right now. The forecast is updated. I did share the shelter last night with 4 college kids on spring break from Auburn University, so they were cool kids, very respectful. So if their parents see this, y'all did a good job raising them. So yeah, we get packed up, gonna get some extra water and hit the trail. Day 17, let's get it. They may call me a strange individual, but I actually don't mind this little bit of inclement weather, but this is not half bad this morning. I did get an excellent night's sleep. Like, I feel super energized and refreshed. I probably shouldn't worry about doing this since these thunderstorms are coming in, but it's the highest point on the Appalachian Trail. I think I still got about another hour before any thunderheads roll in, so I'm gonna go up here and take a picture. Well, you definitely ain't got no view, but welcome to the Smokies. Hell yeah. All right, time to haul buggy. Even in the mist and fog, worth it. All right, Clingmans, till we see you again. Maybe next time it'll be clear and we'll have a view. I'm still hearing and seeing birds, so they ain't bunkered down. I'm probably good for a little bit. Massive tree. It's pregnant. I went across a wire fence bridge. I'll film the next one. This area is fenced off to protect against wild boars. Ecologically sensitive area. Next gate. I guess because the hooves can't grip this, the pigs don't like it. Shit's slick. Interesting. Sure is windy up here. So 3 miles to the next shelter. Let's beat this rain. Day 17, day number 3 in the Smokies. We're here at Icewater Spring Shelter. I got everything set up inside, and we're gonna call it an early night. It's a beautiful view from up here. Good morning, friends and family. It's the start of day 18, I believe, and my 4th day in the Smokies. It rained and got gusty last night, but it wasn't too bad. The tarp on the front of the shelter did rip down a little bit, but not enough to get it too messy. We're gonna try to make it about another 20 miles today to get to Cosby Knob Shelter, I believe, but it's very wet and mucky, and we're just gonna see how far the day takes us with all this extra water flowing down the trail. Let's get it. My shelter mates Henry and Lincoln told me to check this out, so we're gonna take this little 0.1 mile trail and go up to Charlies Bunion. Man, what a view. That's pretty sweet there, ladies and gentlemen, thems and days. That rock kind of looks like the state of Georgia. I just came around this one. Been a lot of trees have had to go around like this, or go through, or hands and knees and go under. I'm at about mile 221, which is about 1/10 of the way to Mount Katahdin. So all I gotta do is what I've been doing 9 more times. 2.5 weeks, 221 miles, not bad. Here's one of those downed trees I was talking about. Hurricane Helene definitely tore up the top of this Smoky Mountain Ridge. I wish I had a way to capture the smell of the cypress forest. It's been about 6 hours so far since I hit the trail. Made it just over 12 miles. But I am gonna stop here, get out of the wind for a minute, warm my fingers up, readjust some things, eat something, and then hit it again. Whole lot of damage from Helene right there to crawl through, but I did clean up a bottle someone dropped. They call this place helicopter pad. This is one of the biggest obstacles so far, and from what I gather, the best way to do this is not to go down, but to go up and around. Whew, and there's the other side of it. It's very obvious that the further north I'm getting, the more damage there is. So that means more days of climbing around trees and under trees and through trees and over trees. They're probably coming. There's a whole bunch of uproot like that too. And all these trees got a gang of rocks beneath them. And here's one made out of 3 or 4 trees all at once. More and more. I just had to climb around that. Hey, the GoPro came back to life. So, let's roll it. This one actually seems easier than most of them because of all this big rock face. Mother Nature, boy, to tear it up, won't it? Get down, get down. Cosby Knob Shelter. It's been about a 9-hour, 20-minute day, 20.3 miles. I'm whooped and ready to eat. Started day 19. 5th day in the Smokies. Final day in the Smokies. Waking up the snow on the ground. It's about 8 o'clock now, about 10 minutes past sunrise. I've been going since about 6:30 this morning. It's been a winter wonderland, a little icy, but not too bad. If you thought it was fun tree hopping, the Helene damage, you should try it in the snow in the dark. Hell yeah, boy. Here's the permit box. We made it through the Smokies in 4.5 days and on day 19. And this will be the end of this video for the Smokies.